Welcome back to week 6. We are getting close to wrapping up this course, and I hope it has presented some challenges for you, as well as giving you some good information about ethics and our profession, and distinguishing between ethical issues and some of the legal ramifications that we can encounter. So this week, as we go into week 6, there are several things happening. First of all, the devotion this week really struck me that Jesus has patience with us, and as I watch you guys grow and learn skills and um, discuss different topics, one of the main things that I wish for you is that you will be able to have patience with yourself and give yourself grace to have time to grow. You're not going to learn everything or know everything right out of the gate. None of us ever has. And most of us are still learning, no matter how long we've been in the field. So I'm going to really encourage you to be patient with yourself and know that there is a learning curve. And also, I think it's important for us to remember that there are rarely mistakes that we make in engaging with people that can't be corrected. Um, Rupture and repair is an essential part of relationship building. Being able to acknowledge that something has been amiss, and then to have a game plan for how we'll stop that from happening again. It's a great mismatching experience for our clients. Often it's a great mismatching experience for us. So I want to encourage you to extend grace and patience to yourself as you're learning all of these new things. And I know that at times it surely has to feel like that old cliche of drinking from a fire hose. And in terms of material this week, we're going to be looking at, at group work and ethics. Group work is very different than individual work. And so we have different limits, different boundaries. It's very important that we stress confidentiality every single time our group meets, and reinforce that you can talk to anybody that you want to about what you're working on, but you do not have permission to talk with anybody about anything that somebody outside the group has said, and without their permission. So having those boundaries within our group and clarifying those boundaries, most of the time we go over group boundaries every single week. Understanding also that boundaries can be different for different kinds of groups. That for support groups, for instance, the boundaries are usually much stronger than they are for in some other types of group. And in terms of rescuing one another or crosstalk or those kinds of things. Therapy groups, we expect that people are going to delve into the issues that brought them to the group, and yet we still want to keep it safe and keep in mind the level of resiliency that our group members have. This is one reason that I always like to co-lead groups or co-facilitate groups, so that we've got two sets of eyes on what's going on, and that we can then collaborate about what we're seeing within that group context. So I hope that's enjoyable for you to read. I hope that many of you are thinking about being able to do groups. I guess the other thing that I wanted to say about groups is that often we are doing psycho-ed groups. And again, boundaries are really important there. It's very easy in a psycho-ed group to get sidetracked and start doing therapy with people. And that's really not what we're there to do in a psycho-ed group. we're there to inform and to help people gain concepts that maybe they didn't have before. But starting to deal with individual issues can really become a deficit to a psychoed group. So just a number of things to be able to look at and start to consider as we're working with groups. You're also going to be finishing your research paper this week and turning it in at the end of the week, turning it in by Sunday. And I am really looking forward to looking at your annotated biographies. It seemed like you all have really pulled some good resources to form basis for what you're writing in your paper. So I'm really looking forward to reading those papers next weekend and or next week and hearing what you have to say. If you have questions about that, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And then the last thing this week is we're checking in with the ethics of working with families and couples. And again, those are different than other areas that we've worked with. You know, for instance, what if someone in the couple, one of the couples shares something with you and that has not been shared with the significant other, or someone in the family shares something that has not been shared with others in the family. How do you handle that? And while you don't have a specific assignment for that this week, there will be some questions on the final that come from chapter 11. So you're going to want to be sure that you do read that and kind of take in the major concepts of that. So once again, looking forward to seeing your discussions and reading what you've written. And if you have questions, please let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And have a great week 6 of this challenging course. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.